Hey guys, I'm going to be reviewing the Conrad Goldhofer 6-line and 4-line trailer. Line meaning axle. So first I'm going to start off and say they come sold as a set for 154 US dollars, which in my opinion is a great deal. And also, I do consider this model mainly a specialty model. Because there's really not much you could do with it. Yeah, you could, pull loads with it, but, there's really not as much you could do with it, such as, like, with a crane or an excavator or something. Plus the fact that you need a tractor, for it. Yes, you could buy the power pack for it, but, you need a tractor for it, and, when I look in some people's collections, a tractor, such as, like a Pete or a Mack, Freightliner, or whatever, isn't something that every single person has in their collection. So, there is, not that much you could do with it. I mainly keep it on display simply because I don't have anything to put on it, and that's the biggest problem with this model, personally, for me, is simply I don't have any loads for it. Yeah, obviously I have a lot of counterweight for cranes and stuff, but what I mainly bought it for is the whole structural steel, and it's steel that you really don't see on a project every day. And I also bought it is because I seen one very similar to this, same exact setup, except it was a Nicholas in person. So there's two reasons why I bought it. If it wasn't for that, honestly, I wouldn't have bought the trailer. But I had money for it and figured that I would get it. Let's start off the review. The trailer, the 6-line trailer and the 4-line, they're made exactly the same way, it's just that one is shorter. They're able to connect to each other, like so. And they connect from a pin, which I don't have with me right now because I display them on top of each other, or sometimes I'll lift them, and you can see that they connect together. The trailer itself is full. The deck on the trailer and all connections are metal. The only thing that really aren't metal are how the axles connect, and the rims for the tires. Those are plastic. Does it take away from the model? No, but they're plastic. It's the review I thought I would say. You could see all the tires. The tires are rubber, and the decking you are able to see through. One thing that I personally am not a fan of how the tires turn. They turn, but the tie rods on them aren't really the best, so it's almost like, they give you the option to turn, but, they don't really want to turn, and the radius isn't that great on them. So there's one not so great thing on it. Doesn't really take away from it that much, though. The back, they give you the option for this plate, which can connect to anywhere on any trailer, 6-line or 4-line. I keep it on the back of the 6-line. And you can see there really isn't much to the trailer, thus the reason why the review isn't going to be as long as other reviews. Now, the picture online shows them connected like this. Personally, I don't like the way they look like that. But they do give you the option to display it like that. And the drawbar comes out the center there. When I was looking at the pictures of this online, every single retailer showed it in the Conrad picture like this, and it took me a while to find an actual picture of them that they were able to line up like this. So yes, you can line them up like this. One thing that I have yet to try, but I have seen done online in pictures, are that you could actually take off some of the axles, and it looks very cool like that. So you could have 3 in the front, 3 in the back, and then like take 1 or 2 off here, and so forth, which it looks really cool like that. I'm gonna try it probably after this review. I've been meaning to do it, but haven't actually done it yet. The paint on the trailer are nice and all. One disappointing thing is that I don't know if you could see because of the lighting, but you can see that the cylinder right there, it doesn't, you can't raise or lower the height of the trailer, so it just strictly stays like that height, which is nice and low to the ground. Blue tractor, blue trailer. So it looks with the 379 holding it, which is that exact setup that I seen. And yes, they do give you a drawbar to attach it to a tractor. And like I said, they do sell the power pack for it. So if you don't have a tractor and you want one, yes, you could still get one. I believe the power pack is around 50 bucks. It's basically just a generator that hooks up to those eyelids right there. But there's the review of it. Really not much to it. It's basically just a platform on wheels.